Yeah, I got you. But you can help me out. Good. All right, Aaron Wise, 2 under 68. Aaron played great out there today. Can you talk us through your round a little bit?
Yeah, I felt like I was scrambling all day, to be honest. I think I hit it pretty good off the tee. I haven't looked at the numbers, but my iron play wasn't very good, and I had to get it up and down a bunch and made a couple good putts from outside of 7, 8 feet, which was nice, a bonus. And, just kind of birdied the holes I feel like are gettable and hung on when I hit a bad iron shot today.
Yeah, and obviously in good position after round one. What are you going to have to do to replicate that tomorrow?
Just more of the same. I'm interested to see how the course changes as the week goes on. I mean, we got lucky; it stayed overcast this morning, so the green stayed pretty soft, but the wind picked up and made it play tricky, even though it was soft. So, if it gets firm out there, I mean, I think only 3 under is the best score of the morning wave so far, and that's with the greens being soft. So we've got quite the challenge ahead of us. I mean, you're gonna have to be on top of every part of your game, which is like any U.S. Open. And today I felt like my iron game lacked, so that's what I'm going to go work on a little bit and try to get a little sharper.
Over here to Dan.
When exactly did you switch to the long putter?
I switched to it just before the playoffs of last year.
And was that like a tough mental thing for you to go there, or did you try a bunch of other different, what was your process of arriving there?
Yeah, so actually it's something I kind of forgot about. So I struggled with putting a little bit in college. I went through a bad stretch where I just didn't putt well. And my coach obviously used a long putter, and he said, hey, try it. I picked it up, and it felt really natural. So I kind of hung on to it since then and even forgot I had it. It was in my mom's garage. And I went back through a bad stretch, and I was like, you know what, I might as well try it. So I had her ship it to me. I cut it down and started using it right before the playoffs last year. And again, it felt pretty natural. I putted better with it, so I've kind of just rolled with it since then.
Is it here to stay?
We'll see. I mean, if it keeps making putts, it's here to stay.
Over to your left.
So based on your score, you're amongst the leaders. You're right there. But do you always feel at a U.S. Open like it's a little precarious and like you're sort of on your back foot to some extent?
Every hole. Even if you play the easiest hole out here, I promise you, it's not that hard to make a double. I mean, that's what the USGA does so well. I was in the middle of the fairway on 9 today. I think I tried to hit a chip 6 iron in there. Next thing you know, I'm taking a drop in the hay grass from the grandstands and just trying to get out of there with bogey if I can. So literally any swing you make, that's pretty far offline. You're going to get very penalized for it. So yes, I mean, you got to be on top of all aspects of your game.
And how did you tackle the 5th hole? Did you just rip driver or the drivable par 4?
Yeah, I was in between on that, but I saw. There was a 2-group wait on the tee when we played today, so I was able to see a lot of people hit, and no one else laid up, so I wasn't going to be the first one to do it. So I hit a driver in the greenside bunker and hit a great chip that almost went in and a tap-in birdie, but I'm interested to see maybe this afternoon how people played and see kind of what the vibe of that hole is, because it's pretty interesting. I don't feel like it's an auto go for it, but then the wedge shot's really hard too, being straight downwind and straight uphill, so it's a tricky hole.
All right, thanks, Aaron.
You're welcome.